Have you been studying English? Take a second to think about that real-life question. Well, yes, you have. You're studying it right now. That exact question uses one of the most useful grammar rules in the English language. It's called the present perfect continuous tense. Now, I know it sounds like a very long name, but I promise you, it's actually very simple to use. Learning this is absolutely crucial because native English speakers use this rule constantly to talk about their daily lives. Let's dive right in.
So what does this rule do? Think of this grammar rule as a special bridge. It connects the past directly to the present. We use it when an action started in the past, it hasn't stopped, and it's still happening right now. For example, think about your English studies. You started in the past, you didn't stop, and you're still studying right now. The action continues. Building these sentences is a lot like putting together a puzzle. You really just need 3 pieces. First, the person. Second, the helping words have been or has been. And third, your action word with an ing at the end. For I, you, we, and they, we use have been. So you say, I have been working. For he, she, and it, we change it to has been. So she has been sleeping. See? It's that simple.
But be careful. Here's a mistake a lot of beginners make. A student might say, I am working here since 2018. Now, this is incorrect. Why? Because I am working only talks about exactly right now. When you add a past starting time, like the year 2018, you must use our special bridge. The correct way is, I have been working here since 2018. That beautifully connects 2018 to today.
Great. You just learned how to make a sentence. Now you try. Listen to this sentence. She, blank, playing tennis all afternoon. Which one is correct here? Have been or has been? Pause this explainer for a moment and say your answer out loud.
She has been playing tennis all afternoon. Excellent job. Remember, the word she always pairs with has been.
Now that you know the puzzle pieces, let's look at how we add time to our sentences. We use 2 very important words for this, for and since. We use for when we talk about an amount of time. Think of a block of time, like a movie, for 3 hours, for 5 years. We use since when we talk about a starting point in the past. Think about looking at your watch or your calendar, since 5 o'clock, since 2015.
And this brings us to another really common mistake. Many learners say, I have been living here since 3 years. That is incorrect. Why is it wrong? Because 3 years is an amount of time. It's a length of time. So we literally cannot use since. The correct sentence is, I have been living here for 3 years.
Okay, let's test your memory. If I say, we have been waiting at the airport blank 2 hours, do we use for or since? Think about the words 2 hours. Is it a block of time or a start time on a clock? Go ahead and shout your answer at the screen right now.
The correct answer is for. We have been waiting at the airport for 2 hours. 2 hours is a length of time, not a starting point. If you said for, you're doing an amazing job.
So how do we use this for negatives and questions? Well, sometimes you want to say no. To do this, we just squish the words have and not together to make haven't. I haven't been working. For he, she, and it, we use hasn't. He hasn't been sleeping. And when we want to ask a question, we usually want to know the amount of time. So we start our question with the magic words, how long? How long have you been learning English? How long has she been waiting?
A very important rule is how you answer those questions. Here's a tricky mistake people make with short answers. If someone asks you, have you been working? And you want to say yes, you might try to use a short word. Incorrect. Yes, I've. You cannot do this. When we say a positive yes in a short answer, we must use the full words. The correct answer is, yes, I have. Or for he and she, yes, she has. Never squish the words together in a short, positive answer.
Time for another quick quiz. If you want to ask your friend about the rain outside, which question words do you use? How long or how much? Take a moment to pick the correct phrase.
How long has it been raining? Yes, how long is always our go-to question phrase for this grammar because we really want to know about the time from the past to right now.
Okay, we're doing great, but I have a very important special rule to teach you. In English, we have action verbs like run, jump, and work. But we also have state verbs. These are feeling and thinking words, words like know, like, and understand. Here is the big rule. We never,
ever use the ing form with these feeling and thinking words in this grammar tense.
Let me show you exactly what I mean. An English learner might say, I have been understanding the lesson. This might sound okay, but it is actually incorrect. Understand is a thinking word. We cannot put ing on it here. So what do? We just use our normal past to present words instead. The correct sentence is, I have understood the lesson. Just drop the bin and drop the ing.
Let's see if you can catch a mistake in the wild. Is this correct? He has been liking this book all his life. Yes or no? Take a few seconds to decide.
The answer is no. That sentence is wrong. Like is a feeling word. We absolutely cannot use it with ing for this rule. The correct natural way to say it is, he has liked this book all his life. Always watch out for those feeling and thinking words.
We've covered so much amazing ground today. Let's do a really quick review to lock these 4 rules perfectly in your memory. Number 1, we use this to talk about an action that started in the past and is still happening right now. Number 2, the puzzle pieces are have or has been plus an action word with ing. Number 3, add time by using for an amount of time and since for a starting point. And number 4, do not use feeling or thinking words with ing.
Now it's your turn to practice. I want you to apply what you just learned. Listen to this sentence. I have been blank this explainer for 10 minutes. The action word is watch. Type your answer down in the comments before I reveal it. Make sure you spell the word correctly with its special ending. Go ahead and type it right now.
Finally, I want to leave you with one last real-life question to answer in the comments. We started the explainer with this question, and now you have the perfect grammar to answer it. How long have you been studying English? Write your answer in the comments using for or since. Something like, I have been studying English for 2 years. I absolutely cannot wait to read your sentences. Thank you so much for learning with me today. You are doing a fantastic job and keep practicing.